Hello, fellow gamers. Welcome. So I decided to go ahead and make a little PowerPoint for some stuff I did over the summer, which is making Yu-Gi-Oh! FNAF cards. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first one is Freddy. He's a normal monster, dark machine, 4 stars. He has an attack of 1700 and a defense of 1500, and he's the ringmaster of the Fazbear crew. Bonnie is a dark machine type monster, 4 stars, attack 1700, defense 1000. His effect is that you can banish this card. If you do, after 2 turns of it being banished, special summon him. Chica, dark machine, 4 stars, 1000 attack, 3000 defense. You can special summon this card in face up defense position. If you do, this card's defense is split in half. If this face down defense position monster is targeted for an attack, after damage calculation, this card is switched to attack position. Foxy, dark machine type monster, 4 stars, attack 3000, defense 1000. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card can only be summoned by special summoned by the effect of Pirate Cove. This card must attack every turn. And then this is Pirate Cove. When this card is activated, place 3 spell counters on it. Whenever you take damage by battle, remove 1 spell counter from this card. When this card has no more spell counters, discard it and special summon 1 Foxy from your deck, hand, or graveyard. Then we have Golden Freddy, Dark Machine XYZ monster. Takes 2 level 4 machine type monsters, attack 100, defense 100. His effect is when this card is XYZ summoned, equip one of your opponent's monsters to this card. This card gains attack and defense equal to the equipped monster's attack and defense. Next we have Balloon Boy. He's a dark machine type monster with 1 star. Attack 0, defense 0. His effect is when this card is sent to the graveyard, sent to your hand, banished, or sent to the deck. Special summon 1 Withered Foxy from your hand, deck, or graveyard. The Puppet is a 5-star monster, Dark Fiend, attack 1000, defense 1000. His effect is this card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card can only be special summoned by the effect of the music box. Once per turn, this card can take control of one of your opponent's monsters. It cannot attack or change its battle position. During the end phase, return the monster to your opponent's side of the field. Music box. Once you activate this card, place 5 spell counters on it. During each end phase, remove 1 spell counter from this card. Once this card runs out of counters or is destroyed by a card effect, special summon the puppet from your hand, deck, or graveyard. And then we have the Withered animatronics. They all say the same thing. When this monster is normal summoned, destroy it. This card cannot attack the turn it is flip summoned. They're all 4 stars, all have 3000 attack. Withered Freddy has 1500 defense. Withered Chica has 1000 defense. Withered Bonnie has 500 defense. And Withered Foxy has no defense. Then we have the toy animatronics. Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica all say the same thing. This card can only be summoned with the effect of Spare Parts Room. This card can attack twice per turn. This card cannot attack your opponent directly. Toy Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica all have 2000 attack and defense. Mangle is this card can only be summoned with the effect of Spare Parts Room. This card can attack twice per turn. So Mangle can attack your opponent directly. But it only has an attack of 1000 and defense of 0. Spare Parts Room. Once per turn, if you control Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, or Foxy on your side of the field, you can send them to the graveyard to special summon their toy counterparts from your deck or hand. All dark machine type monsters gain 800 attack. During your end phase, you can add 1 toy monster from your deck to your hand. Then we have the Phantom animatronics. These all mostly, a few of these say the same thing really. Phantom Chica, Phantom Foxy, and Phantom Freddy all say this card can only be summoned by banishing 1, and then you banish either Freddy, Foxy, or Chica, or Withered Freddy, Withered Foxy, Withered Chica from your graveyard. This card cannot attack your opponent directly. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. Phantom Foxy has 2000 attack and 2000 defense. Chica has 2,500 attack and 2,500 defense. And Phantom Freddy has 3,000 attack and 3,000 defense. Phantom Balloon Boy over there, 3 stars, Dark Machine Effect, Spirit. I made all those spirits. This card can only be summoned by banishing one Balloon Boy from your graveyard. This card cannot attack the turn it is summoned. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. 1,500 attack, 1,500 defense. Then Phantom Puppet, 2-star Dark Fiend, 1,000 attack, 1,000 defense. This card can only be summoned by banishing the puppet from your graveyard. This card can attack your opponent directly. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. Then Springtrap and Fazbear Assembly Diner. Springtrap is you need to fusion Bonnie and Golden Freddy. This card can only be fusion summoned with the effect of Fazbear Assembly Diner. This card can attack your opponent directly. After damage calculation from a direct attack to your opponent, destroy this card. 3,000 attack, 4,000 defense. Fazbear's Family Diner. Banish one Bonnie from your graveyard or in your hand, and banish one Golden Freddy from your extra deck to fusion summon one Springtrap from your extra deck. Animatronic props. Freddy's microphone. Equip this card to Freddy, Withered Freddy, or Toy Freddy. Once returned, change the battle position of one monster on the field. Bonnie's guitar. Equip this card to Bonnie or Toy Bonnie. Put 3 spell counters on this card. Once per turn, you can turn one card on the field to the hand. If you do, remove one spell counter from this card. Foxy's sword. If you have Foxy or Withered Foxy on the field, destroy one card on the field. Mike Schmidt and the flashlight. Mike Schmidt, a 3-star monster, warrior, light, attack 1,000, defense 2,000. Once returned, negate the effect of a monster on the field or in your hand. Once returned, you can add one trap card from your graveyard to the field face down. Cannot activate this card until your next turn. Then he's got an equip spell. It's supposed to be equipped, not quick play. But flashlight, this card can only be equipped to Mike Schmidt. Once per turn, you can reveal one face down card on the field. By doing so, you can't attack that turn. Then we have the Child's Room. Once per turn, mill the top 3 cards of your deck. If any of them are Dark Machine type monsters, you can special summon one Nightmare monster from your hand. Nightmare Freddy. This card can only be summoned with the effect of the Child's Room. When this card is summoned, special summon 3 Freddles tokens, 500 attack, 500 defense, Dark Machine, 1 star. You get the point. Once per turn, remove one Freddle token from the field. If there are no more Freddle tokens on the field, this card can attack your opponent directly this turn. During the end phase of that turn, destroy this card. Nightmare Bonnie. This card can only be summoned with the effect of the Child's Room. When this card is summoned, you can deal 3,000 damage to your opponent. And if you do, you take damage equal to Nightmare Bonnie's defense. After this card is summoned, place 5 counters on it. As long as this card has counters on it, this card cannot attack. Nightmare Chica. This card can only be summoned with the effect of the Child's Room. When this card is summoned, switch this card to defense position. Once per turn, you can remove one counter from your side of the field. This card cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. Nightmare Foxy. This card can only be summoned with the effect of the Child's Room. When this card is summoned, switch this card to attack position. Once per turn, you can remove one token from your side of the field. This card must attack every turn. Nightmare Fredbear. This card can only be summoned with the effect of the Child's Room. This card must attack every turn. Once per turn, you can add one Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, or Foxy from your deck to your hand. Nightmare. This card can only be summoned with the effect of the Child's Room while having Nightmare Fredbear in your graveyard. This card must attack every turn. Once per turn, add one Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, or Foxy from your deck to your hand. This card gains 500 attack and defense for each Dark Machine / Fiend type monster in your graveyard. Here's some other spells. The Vents. Choose one monster on the field. It must attack directly this turn. The Cupcake. Add one card from your deck to your hand. You must end your turn after using this effect, and no cards can be activated on your turn after this card's activation. System Errors. Activate one of these effects. Your opponent can't attack this turn. Have all monsters banished this turn. Or destroy all monsters on the field, then end whichever player's turn it is. Then we have 6 traps to end it off. The first one is Endoskeleton. This card is treated as a trap. Special summon this card in attack mode. It is a Dark Machine type monster of 2,000 attack and 500 defense. Once returning, special summon one dark machine type monster from your deck or hand, regardless of summoning conditions. Once that monster is summoned, destroy this card. 5 Lost Souls. Special summon 5 Lost Soul tokens. When one of them is destroyed, destroy one card on the field. This effect cannot be stopped by any other card. Jump Scare. Place one of your monsters on your opponent's side of the field. During each of their standby phases, they take 500 points of damage. Once this card is destroyed, destroy your monster on your opponent's side of the field. Then the last 3, the first one is the Mask. When you are attacked directly, activate this card, negate the attack, and if you do, end the battle phase. The Bite of 87. Activate only if you have Golden Freddy on the field. Equip another monster your opponent controls to Golden Freddy. He gains attack and defense equal to that monster's attack and defense. And then the last card is Sealed Doors. Special summon 2 door tokens on your opponent's side of the field. During your opponent's second standby phase, destroy the door tokens, and if you do, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. So that was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and until then, goodbye, fellow gamers.